Looking dapper.
Yep, we could actually get air deodorizers to capitalize on the polluted oxygen from the morb and the polluted water, yeah. Absolutely. In fact, let's try and get this place a little bit cleaned up. You know, I can't imagine that people are enjoying going through here. Got lots of places that I need cleaned. Try and sort them out, please. What job is Leafing got again? Oh, right, that's, yeah, groundskeeper. Cool, cool. There we go. Food shortage, I know. Shh. I really wish someone would go over there. I wonder if I can get... I wonder. Because I've always got so many other jobs for people to do. I wouldn't be too surprised if that's one of the main reasons that people don't get to this one. Let's see if that ever changes anything. How much algae have we got? 6.8 tons of algae, that's fine. No, there we go. I was super excited. Oh well. Damn it. What are we currently researching? Not too bad. Once we've got the deodorizer, that's going to be a big step. Then it's a matter of getting the water sieve. At that point, we can actually get our lavatory system up and running. Honestly, if we actually do that, we might not even need to prime it with clean water from over here. We could just tap into some of the filthy water from around the place and get it over there. Because right now we've got, just from the accidents, we've got a decent little bit of dirty water there. We only need a bit of clean water, just enough to prime one lavatory. Because again, once we've done that, it's going to produce twice as much. So you only need that first little bit. How much polluted water have we got here? Yeah, we've already got 84 kilograms of polluted water. We've already got enough. So once we've got the sieve alone, we can build the lavatories and, in fact, a shower, and we're good. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. And given that... Oh, polluted water, it takes 150 grams per second to produce, and we'd be producing 11 kilos per use. Obviously that's not per second, but I can't imagine with this many duplicants that we wouldn't be producing enough at least to keep one of these things running more or less constantly with the excess. And this will produce a small amount of natural gas, a small amount of fertilizer. But it's the natural gas that's important because that natural gas would be run through a natural gas generator, which produces steam and... I think it's just steam and power. I think. I'll have to have a look into it. But that might be a way of just getting completely clean water. Arrowmaster, master the apprentice minor job. Well done, Arrowmaster. Was that your last job you needed? Let's see. No, you can do the apprentice architect, but let's just see if you can do... Yeah, you're going to be on the apprentice architect then. Natural gas power produces polluted water. Oh, it produces polluted water and CO2. Really? I thought it produced CO2 and polluted water. What produces steam then? Because something does. One of them produces steam, doesn't it? Oh, it just produces water. Okay then. I thought one of them produces steam. Okay, I've got that wrong then. Somewhere. The polymer press produces steam. Oh, okay. Cheers, guys. There we go. Got a lot of stuff in there now. Well, thank you very much. The angry skunk. Very kind of you. Hopefully not too angry. An angry skunk is a terribly frightening thing to behold. Let's make this place a little bit nicer for them. Right. Ooh, we need to get that cleaned out. We'd alchemist just decided to sleep on the job. Fair enough, I suppose. That is beautiful. That is super beautiful. That even this is kind of nice. I think what we're probably going to do is add in. Let's see. We could get a light just because it'll... You know, they're going to be working here, so sure. Could take that off. This is going to push the whole system a little bit. We're running a lot of things off just this little bit of power. Not strictly happy with that, actually. You know what? Instead of doing that, let's try fix this up a little bit. Now we've got this power generator that is doing a lot of power. It's doing a lot of work. For pretty much the entire base, it's doing that work. How about instead we have 1, 2 in here. No. Maybe just 1 and 2 batteries, perhaps? Is the dedicated power for the kitchens? Wouldn't be a bad system. Sure. And then we deconstruct this part. Also that. There we go. I think I missed something, did I not? That lol chick. Thank you very much. Are you going to do a springtime ferret cam video by any chance? Almost certainly. The girls who have finally calmed down after coming into heat, so ferret cam is back on the list of things that I can do. Could we get these things swiped up, please? Also, more sweeping of everything in there, please, as well. I've got a load of stuff over there that needs swept. But we'll wait on that one. Okay, I'm at the point of sleeping in my chair or going to bed, so I'm going to go to bed. Thanks for the stream. Oh, you're more than welcome, Canis Rufus. I'm really glad that you enjoyed. Really glad that you enjoyed. Everyone has been so nice tonight. I've had a really thoroughly fun time. Let's get rid of that as well. How far out are we on this? Not too much. Not too much, and then we can work on the next thing. There we go. Getting things generally cleaned up a bit. How's it looking in there now? It's not as terrible as it was before, but it's certainly not particularly nice in there, and I don't think it'll ever be particularly nice in there. What's the air like in here? Oh, actually, not bad. As it happens, it's not bad. Right, we are desperately hurting for food. So let's start making more food. And then possibly start making mush fry. That should be a 7. This should be a 6. Can you just make it? No, I don't think there's any left now. May end up with... No, we don't actually have enough room over there. It's a bit of a shame. But it's okay so far. We're doing alright, I think. We may need to get a refrigerator soon, though. Possibly building up some sort of mess hall over there would be a good idea. We'll have to see. Or alternative to getting another garden area would be good as well. Hydrofan and the microbe musher both lack water, I imagine. Yeah, it does seem that algae lasts a long time now, Leon. Excuse me, I do apologize. You know, I wouldn't mind so much if the sneaky bug is eating my food. I think I'd forgive it. Could you perhaps get this out of the way reasonably quickly? I would be extremely pleased to replace these sinks with... these wash basins with sinks, so that they don't just drop polluted stuff on the ground all the time. That's kind of annoying. Oh, excuse me, I do apologize. There we go. My throat may well be demanding tea, but it doesn't get it at the moment. A lot of meal lice up there. So let's top that for the time being and switch over to this until we can't make any more. I'm really quite happy with the way this looks, aren't I? Well, thank you very much, the Unspeaker Blair. All these damn kids with their bits and their cups. Back in my day, we used Streamlabs and we liked it. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you. Starting to fill the last 3 there. We're going to have to worry about that. Right. When that is below 75%, I want someone to run on it. And I want it to be a priority 7 job. Much the same as these. How is research going? Getting there. Slow, but getting there. I do worry with the hatch there that it's just gonna eat my foods. Rather it didn't, I'll be honest. Let's get these things swept, please. What is that? Copperol. Okay, this is all now running off these batteries, which is fine. There we go. Cycle 41. We gained calories, good. Massively reduced stress, good. Diseases, where disease is. We produced more oxygen than we used. Excellent. Overall, pretty good cycle, I must say. And all of this without even actually hooking up into our first... Oh no, when they poop out the slime, it does actually eventually just break down. But all of that without actually hooking into a geyser yet, which is honestly quite impressive. At least for me. I think it's impressive. We are going to want a dirt. No, that's not quite what we want. Cancel that. Whomp. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A wall. And then we don't really want to go any higher than that. For now. Because that will be nastiness. We can build something up here if we want, but we can't go higher than that. Not for the time being. We can, however, go higher in this direction. What are we going to build over there, though? There we go. Next up, we want distillation. Oh, got to go through quite a lot of stuff to get there, though. That's going to be a pain in the bum. A right pain in the bum, I tell you. But we do now have deodorizers. So, let's pop the deodorizer right there. We'll also pop the deodorizer in here. Or we could put it outside, actually, if we really wanted to. Maybe an occasional deodorizer here or there, just to capture the odd bit of polluted oxygen that might be moving around the base. Isn't a bad idea. And now I'm thinking we might want some more bedrooms before too long, so let's build that into our grand plan. Want 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually, no, we're leaving a little bit more room now, so let's do that slightly differently then. 1, 2, 3. There we are. Oh, wait. No. I am miscalculating. Almost did it. You almost saw me do something that would have driven me slowly mad over the course of the rest of the game. 2, 3. We could fit in 4 then if I wanted. I do kind of. So 3. And that would be there. And this one will be here. That gives us a nice little area. Alright, now I know the dimensions that we're playing with. We can go ahead and carve it all out. We will need... yeah, we're going to need some power up here. This is far enough away now that we need our own power generation up in this area. All I see up there is slime lung waiting to happen. I know, it's terrible. But what I'm aiming for is the abyssalite. And we're going to carefully cut our way into it if we can. There's chlorine over there, which is not nice, but you know, it's something that we can deal with. But the main thing is the access to the abyssalite. That's the main thing that we're going for there. I'm thinking possibly getting more. Oh, its temperature's so much better now. Honestly, I don't think we need this there anymore. Let's deconstruct it. And let's also let's build that there, and then we're gonna expand that out so we've got a correct amount of stuff. Jobs mastered. Cassandra is now mastered the miner job. Well done, Cassandra. Seasoned miner gives you a bit more digging. I don't actually care for that, though. There we are. Let's get you a bit better at being a gopher. That actually worked really, really well there. Temperature-wise, the base is doing reasonably well for itself. I mean, this place is always going to get a little bit hotter, just because of the heat coming up from there, but still alright so far. It's reasonably cool down here. Ooh, we're down to 4,900 kilograms of algae. Let's start harvesting what we can easily see then. Is that slime? Yeah, we don't want to play with that. It's a chunk of algae over here, but it does head into chlorine. Nah, not exactly what I want to play with. Got a little bit that we're going to gather from there. Can also gather some from here as well. See how things go, but this is going to be where we want to grab decent chunk, I would say. That can be deconstructed. We'll get another one of these up about there. And once again, we'll copy that setting across. Good night, Amiga. Thanks, Aavak, for the stream. Everyone have a good day. You too, mate. Yeah, chlorine is generally not a very hospitable environment to quite a lot of things. You can use it, like chlorine, for example, if you wanted to, you could fill this area with chlorine gas. If you didn't have to have dupes going in there very often, filling this with chlorine gas would mean that any germs that might become airborne in some capacity or another would be killed by it. Anyway, there's particularly nastiness of slime lung. You can fill an airlock, for example, between you and going out into somewhere. You might want a double airlock, realistically. So you've got your exosuits, because you wouldn't want your people going out into the slimy area, the noxious place. But, well, actually, the camera's there. So you got your people here with their exosuits. They come into an airlock that maybe you've hooked up to some sort of automation. Now, this airlock, all this does in here is it cycles all of the air that's in here and puts it in the next airlock along. That's all it does. And it doesn't allow this door to open unless this room is empty of any gas. So your dupes can walk in there fine, the door closes, they go into the next one. If any chlorine gas spills through, it gets pumped back in there. And you're constantly refilling this, the kind of the border airlock between your base and the toxic zone with chlorine gas. So that way, any slime air that manages to get in there, yeah, the germs just die. That's one way you could do it. It might actually be quite fun to set up. I will consider it. Yeah, Thoric, I mean, it should be considerably less nice for dupes than it really is. They just hold their breath. All they do, they hold their breath and just move on. Ah, no poop. No, 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 go away. There we are. Right, we're going to want oxygen up here, but that's not something we're going to be able to build for a little bit. So... we'll set the rest up in a little while. I do want oxygen in there, though. Sorry, an algae deoxidizer. Which means I am probably going to want some sort of power generation around here. Right now, the setup we've got is running quite well, just off dupe power. There may not be much of a reason to change that. We're doing alright around here. For polluted oxygen is dropping a lot. Polluted oxygen is not really getting around the base too much. You've got little pockets of it here. Oh, actually, well, that's CO2, in fact. Never mind, dude. The base is doing alright. We're generally increasing our calories by a decent amount. Yeah, things are going well. Let's go for this one instead. Not sure if they'll actually try to do that. Again, because of this being there, I don't know if it works. But I guess we'll see soon. We could take a new dupe at this point if we wanted. That may well be quite nice. Bonk. I would like this place deconstructed as a rather high priority, please. Do I really want to get in there? Not really. it is full of death. Death and sadness. Let's stay away from that death and sadness, please. Right. Leafin, athletics has risen to 7. Well done, Leafin. Very well. Let's get a new dupe. I think it's time. I truly like these little glow bugs. Indeed. Maybe Ordinite. But once I've got enough meal lice being made, I'm not going to be switching them, so... but you might be right. 8 learning. Oh. You know, unconstructive. Cannot perform building, but you're a quick learner. You dig, you farm, you supply. Wow. Caregiver, mole hands, quick learner, irritable bowel. You like operating and cooking. I think we're going with Ren. I've been watching for a bit now and get the gist of what you are doing. What is the long-term goal? Honestly, at the moment, I don't think the game has an end game. There is no way of completing it. It's just building a large colony and certainly researching all the things that can be researched, getting a stable colony. In this game, self-sufficiency is, to varying degrees, not possible. So getting as close to that as you can is kind of a challenge. It is full of death and taxes. But yes, we're going to be grabbing Ren, and if you are interested in getting Ren, then... let's see. Okay, a bit of dappling trivia then. Who is Leafin's husbando? Or put another way, who claims Leafin to be their waifu? The answer is Buttermilk. No, not quite. Punya wins. It is, of course, the ever-crazy 9. Right. I'd like you to be a gopher, please, Punyo. Whatever you do, I want you to be a gopher doing it. Oh, well, actually... no. Be a research assistant, please. Oh, yeah. And I would like you to prioritize learning jobs. Really highly. And then tidy jobs, please. No. We could start replacing these with hydroponics. The thing is, I could use the grey water to feed briars. Bristle, maybe, actually. For now, until we've got the sieve up and running, we'll just build these the normal way. We'll get to that. No, the unspeakable. He's claimed. Oh, unspeakable. Tried to claim Nine's waifu. Go find your own Leafin. Maybe claim Stonewolf. Those are twins, but Leafin's mine. Yes, you're right, Leon. I have summoned 9. It's very easy to summon 9. Oh, everything seems to be doing okay. I think getting some new power generation up here would be a good move. Insufficient oxygen generation. Yeah, we do need to deal with that then. We are on our way to distillation. Sure. Let's get ourselves a new area back here. There we go. I'll get us a bunch of extra carpet. And, I mean, at the moment, I don't actually mind just using manual generators. We've got a good deal going on right now. And another 3. Sure, let's get a fair whack of power being generated up here. Put in some niceties for them as well, since there may be a couple of people working here. Oxygen generation, I'm not sure that we strictly need it. That was a difficult one, actually. We're up to 6.5 tons of algae again, so we could, I suppose. I love the sound of drawing these. It is very comforting, to say the least. Since this area is going to be running the water sieves, I'm going to say that I am happy for this one to take over the role of running these for now. So let's get those deconstructed at a fairly high priority as well, because I don't want them to cross the streams, as it were. Make sure that's all fairly high priority there. Oh, really? Again? I'm going to drop that down to 50. Actually, I'm going to drop that down to 25. Let's copy settings and paste them along. There we go. Got 2 idle people? What? Leon and Stonewolf? Oh. Wow. There you go. Run away, you fools. How long have they been there? Ticket 9. Oh, and don't forget the proper earbuds, Aavak. We need more Dragonite. One day. Once I got some money to grab some, I'll do that. I promise. Maybe. Leon has mastered the apprentice architect job. Well done, Leon. I think that was the last thing for you, was it not? Or I'm fairly certain that was the last one for you. No, it wasn't. Maybe you just grabbed that one. Okay. Well, apprentice minor is on the way then, I suppose. Right, now how have I set these ones up? I've got this one at 50 and this one at 25. Sure. Okay, so that one will be at 15, the other one will be at 25. Oh, you're gonna be, I've gotta keep running. Gotta keep everything running. So much work. So much work. Well done, you. Hopefully we can get the rest of that done, because you're never going to fill that battery, mate. It's never going to happen. Because it's not a battery. I admire your dedication, but it won't end well. What's the heat up here? It's quite good heat, actually. Let's get more of these planted then. There we go. Also get another storage. Ore scrubber kills a significant amount of germs present in raw ore. Gas intake pipe, supply of chlorine. Oh, right, okay. Kills a significant amount of germs. Oh, right, okay. I like it. All diseases minus 480,000 germs per use. Ah, okay. So you basically set this up just outside the colony so that anything mined would go through that first. Makes a lot of sense. And we have finished. Ah, gloriousness. Truly glorious. Rock granulator, we can make
A
sand.
generous bestowal.
Oh, thank you very much, Nine. Tips for the tip gods. Funds for the dragon hat stream. You really liked that hat, didn't you? I may have made a rod for my own bed. Well, plastic ladder. Till it's duplicate clothing items. Duplicants will not fabricate items unless recipes are queued. Okay, so we can make clothing. Wow. Electrolyzer, carbon skimmer. There's water into oxygen and hydrogen, becomes idle when their area reaches maximum pressure. Thermo-aqua tuner cools the liquid pipe through it, but outputs heat in its immediate vicinity. You can use that to basically do both things, depending on where you put it. Natural gas generator, there we are. Petroleum generator. Converts petroleum into electrical power, converts oil into petroleum. Oil well extracts crude oil using clean water. Must be built to top an oil reserve. Polymer press converts petroleum into raw plastic. Right, there we are. Mini liquid pump draws in a small amount of liquid and runs it through pipes. Okay, so it's just a pump. Renewable energy. What? Oh, steam turbine. Generates exceptional electrical power using pressurized scalding steam. Outputs significantly cooler steam than it receives. Air pressure beneath this building must be higher than the pressure above it. Above for air to flow. Okay. Now that is interesting. That is especially interesting. Might have to look into that. But for now, I think the only thing I really want is to get ranching up and running. Because we're soon going to be at a point where we want to take care of that. I'd actually really like these things to be done quickly. All of my oxygen generation should be on priority 8. Research is complete. No, those can be on priority 7. I don't need them to be any higher than that. Alright, well, that's fine. We can wait on that one. Refinement then. Water sieve produces clean water from polluted water using sand. So, produces polluted dirt. As we see, it takes 120 watts. Water 5 kilos, polluted dirt 200 grams per second. It's nothing particularly crazy there. We just... Oh, no. Bigger than I expected. Damn it all. I thought they were 3x3. We are not lost yet. Thankfully, in large part due to my accidental positioning of the everythings, get rid of the ladder, deconstruct, get rid of you, deconstruct. We can just move all of these back. It's fine. Oh, I do need more water, don't I? Well, if they would just go in there and sort this out. Where's Stone Wolf? Stone Wolf. There you are. Move to here. Then deconstruct these as a priority 9. Let's see if I can get Stone Wolf to do that for me. There we go. Bump, 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 bump. There we go. Perfect. Next up, I want you to rebuild that tile. Dirt there. Bump, bump. As a 9, actually. No. Go back. Right down. There we go. Perfect. That should now actually be close enough. And then deconstruct all of these. Actually, deconstruct them as 9s. Up. No. No. Oh, someone else will take care of it. Never mind then. But there you go. You've got access to water again. But with that, we do actually need to hook up to some new water down here. I've basically just been waiting for them to get to the point where that's the case. Food shortage. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. There we go. This one should be on 25%. There we go. That shouldn't take too long to get all of that set up. Hopefully we can get all the way down there reasonably soon, because that is going to be a fairly high priority for us. I really want this room done though. Like, crazy badly want this room sorted. So please get on that straight away. You are now going to be technically stuck. Oh no, you freed yourself. Well done. There you go. Perfect. Right, now I'm going to want a liquid vent. I'll have that vent right there though. Oh, actually, I won't put it next to a wall because it can sometimes make things weird. Going to want set up like that. Input, yeah. Donk, donk, Actually, let's not do it like that. Because if I do it like that, it's going to go through this one first. So instead, let's split like that. That'll work a little bit better. There we go. Now hopefully you can get all of that built before we get that built, because once that's all built, then problems. And we're also going to want pipings going down there. There we are. Super need that one done first. You got... Oh, thank goodness. There we go. I was a little worried you wouldn't get to that in time. There you go. Awesome. Right, what we're going to want down here then is a ladder. And then a pump. These should not be that high of a priority. We're going to want this to come through the wall. I'm going to say here. So that it can run out and then down here. We will need to build ladders across, though, so that we can do that. That should be okay. We'll also need to take electric wires down there. For the time being. Okay. Just waiting for this to get set up, and we will finally have our system working. And we can replace one of these with an, a latrine. Sorry, a lavatory. Do I need to make the vomit barrier? Ah. Well, no, because this doesn't allow water through, so the vomit will always land there. Technically speaking, but we will make a little barrier down there. Just a little somewhere to gather it up. In fact, we could take it even further down. Why not? It would allow us to hook up to everything down here. Gather that algae well with it. There we go. These should both now be filled. These will be set up as 7s, along with many of the other, like, reasonably high priority things to deal with. Right, let's have a look at germs. Germs are not an issue in our colony right now, though they are getting close. They're getting increasingly close. Copy settings and paste them across, please. So air-like. Air is amazing. Oh, there we go. Now, there will be germs over here. Now, if we really wanted to get this cleaned, we could. And we might, but not right now. Almost forgot. Super almost forgot. Grooming station's done, good. Also, all of that stuff is done, good. Very nearly have forgotten. We need this down here. I'll do. And we are also going to need an outflow point right about there. That should take care of everything we need. Oh, you totally shouldn't be disinfecting this. That is not a thing that you should be disinfecting. Yeah, don't disinfect the things that are literally just going to be pumping out badness and sadness. Oh, I don't know about that, unspeakable. There we go. Sorry, Stone Wolf, that you have to get down in there. That's not exactly the nicest. Yeah, I know. I know. Polluted dirt. Hopefully we can get this one done a little bit sooner, please. So I don't want you having to wander down into all of that all the time. But we are getting very close now to having this place set up somewhat. Let's copy those settings over, and then copy these settings over. And we may, just may, be looking at everything we need. Let's turn that off for now. There we go. Oh wow, were you too hot? Toasty surroundings, ooh. Wow, the liquid is actually quite warm, yeah. Okay. Not sure why, but... we are probably going to want one of these set up down here. I'll let them just haul it up for now, but... let's have a look at the germs. Reasonably okay for now. There we are, you managed to wash off a decent amount of the germs that were on you. Good. I should probably have a wash basin in here as well, actually. There we go. Now the germs will just die in this, but right now there's a crazy amount of them in there. But they are dying due to it being liquid at 3% dead per cycle. If this was hot liquid, then they would be dying extremely fast. Jobs mastered. Oh, well done. I'm fairly certain that now that Alez has mastered everything. Yep. Okay then, it's time for you to go and be a groundskeeper as well. And we'll just get them slowly trained up, increasing their strength as we go.